Alright, me and Scout, we just walked through this. I really hope that I can find my way back up. It's just heading due that way, like straight. Look at this spot, mate. So this track's got a fair few trees down on it, which is why it's starting to overgrow. But I don't know, they're only recent trees. The actual, like the bottom of the track, there is like a little spot to turn around if you're in the car. Not a great spot for camping, but walk-in camping, this will be up there. Careful, Bubba. Seven months. 7 months. And this is her first time back out of the house. We've been doing a little bit of walking, but this is our first outing since she broke a foot. So unfit. We both are. I'm going to enjoy this for a little bit, then I'm going to head back up to the car. Oh, wow. Dinner's been done. Oh, God, it was yummy. Now, look who this is, everyone. This is my girl. This is her foot. She's had pins in here on every toe for the last January to last month, so 6 months. Now being July, it's the 7th month, and we're getting back on the road very, very slowly. She's adopted walking on 3 legs, so we have to keep walking her to try and get her out of that habit. But otherwise, we've come out here today and she's getting hassled by the leeches. She's having a cracker. But we just had some steaks, some pepper steaks. We had some egg. We had a couple of eggs. What else do we have? I've had a couple of beers. Got the fire going a little bit early, but it is winter and it is coming over cold. I know, I've got a t-shirt on, so more for me. I do have my jumper in the car and a heavy jacket, so I'm going to be fine. I'm going to set up the swag pretty shortly. We are been exploring Clyde Ridge Road. There's been a couple of offshoot roads that I've always wanted to explore, get us down to the creek. That's what I thought we were doing, but yeah, they're way overgrown. They've been blocked off by the logging trucks, or log control, whoever's managing this place. The tracks have been blocked off, and yeah, the forest is slowly claiming them back. But we ventured down, got all the way down to the creek, and it's a stunning creek along this road. But anyway, that's a little bit of footage for later. What are we going to do now? We've got stars coming up tonight. I feel like I'm getting blocked as I'm talking, like my nose. I've just been sick the last 2.5 weeks, and now the rest of the family's got it. So yeah, we've got the Milky Way coming over us tonight. Perfect conditions. It always comes up best around my birthday, which is in 4 days. Wednesday or something, it's my birthday. And yeah, so it's going to come right over the top of camp. The sun and the moon are in the same trajectory, so they're about to set together. So this should come up pretty early tonight, I think. I do have it on photo pills. Can't remember what time, but it looked like it came up early. I think about midnight it's going to be right above, so should be a good one. Getting the camera ready, been practicing a few shots. Hopefully it's ready to roll for when the actual event happens, so we'll see how that goes for tonight. I'm going to cruise out for the rest of the afternoon until that happens, get the swag set up, have a lay down, get rested. I've just been sitting in that seat enjoying the sun, which is just over there. getting the vitamin D. Alright, I'm going to get my swag set up and I might talk to you later. If not, then hope the footage works out and you enjoy it. You wouldn't believe it. I had big plans of getting up to the peaks around these parts here, showing off the castle and Pigeon House Mountain with the drone. So last time I came out here, I came out with 3 flat batteries. No, I tell a lie, I had the batteries all charged. I come out without the drone. I left the drone at home. This time, guess what? Yep. Brought the drone, left the batteries at home on charge. Fuck me. Alright. You, out. You, out, set up, go. This is an unreal winter spot. Down in Yabora Flats, this would be all behind the trees and stuff right now, so you'd be freezing your nuts off down there. But this, what time is it? 5 o'clock? I'm still in the sun, loving it. Look at it.
She said that she hate me, I hate me too. I can always tell when you're lying, girl, you're see-through. All these miles away, yeah, I just wanna see you. Baby, give me good face, she hit me like seafood. Remember when I saw you, hi, it's nice to meet you. No, my old girl salty, she just wanna be you. I'm a dog, no Maltese, I don't wanna leave you. Once you're right here, I just don't wanna mistreat you, no.
I think I just walked into a pocket of cold air. It's a good 5-10 degrees difference just from here to where that tree's fallen down. Must be a low in here. So this is where the creek's supposed to come through, but I think rather than it being a river, Binberamala River. Looks like it's going to be more of a swamp. Alright, so map says to go off the trail right here and head straight that way. So that's what I'll do. I'll start my maps and I will walk. Here we go. Not sure if that was worth the walk. There is pools around here, but how big could the pools be, right? It says there's another road on the other side there too. My car's all the way up the top there. So, alright. Can you hear the frogs? Alright, I'm going to start walking back up. Okay. Just for the sake of having walked all the way down here, I'm just going to walk upstream a little bit. Downstream? I'm going to walk downstream a little bit. See if I can't. If it does not connect with something. Now this is more like it. Oh, that water would be freezing. That water is crystal clear. Absolutely cleanest water I've seen. Wow. This is what I'm talking about. I'm lost, but this is what I'm talking about. Wow. Rapids just up there. Not a very good place to try and set up a tent or anything, so I don't think camping's in the question down here. You got pigs down here, it looks like. I'm sure if you walked far enough you'd find something nice. Maybe just across yonder. I mean, look at the grass, how it's all flattened out, so they definitely get some flow through here. Stunning. Back on the track. I was just thinking to myself, I wonder when the last person would have been down here. Got the pink marker on the tree. I didn't see that. But I don't see where the other ones go either. Rubbish. It's up for a ranger. Ford Ranger. Carry that crap out. That was just over there in the bush. So he got that far. Alright. Wonder where the next marker is. It's just there. You can see the problem with using these markers, because this place is trashed. There's trees down everywhere, all the way to the water. If the marker was on any of those, that markers are gone now. Like there is, in my visual here, there is no other marker. There's no other path to go. I just followed the game trail, goes out through there and straight down to the water. That's usually pretty handy for you, but that's it. Alright, let's start this walk up there. There's a couple more tracks I want to check out. Alright, I'm just coming down the left track a little bit. I'm at the branch back up there. This is the one that's gone really overgrown. But it's also the one that leads you straight to where the map says there's a big pool of water. There's a couple of pools down there. So I'm just seeing if it's walkable. I know how much I just walked up in elevation, so I don't think I'll go down. I got Scout in the car, she's nursing her foot. I think we overdid it a little bit yesterday, so I do want to get back to her. She's already been in the car, half hour, 40 minutes, so windows are open, please. She's in that bed. She could just get out if she wanted to, but that's why I want to be quick. I'm not going to leave her there. So this is walkable, but it's a long way down. Alright, once again, I've parked up at the top of the track. This looks like where I'm going to get caught if there's a tree down. So I'm going to walk the rest of this one and figure out how much further I could have got had I kept driving. Here we go. Very drivable up to this point. Then we start getting a bit off camber here. I've got a tree down here. We could move that, no problem. If I had to. Still driving off camber. Is that tree across the track? Who knows? But looks like this is where the water starts rushing down. Alright, what do we got down here? Just twigs again. I think this whole track's drivable. That's the water. That's the track, still going. There's, it looks like no room down the bottom here for the truck. You could probably do a little turnaround, but this is the closest I've been on a track that's got me to the water so far. Actually, I think there's a little clearing down here. I need to get used to driving this track because this is what it's all about. I might bring Eli down this one actually. Look at that. That's the river just there. Oh yeah. Alright, so it's a bit messy in here. There's nowhere really to set up a swag or anything. There's a tree down over the track. So I'm thinking this is probably where it would have been the best place to set up and have a swim. Yeah, this is where we would have camped, just in here. This tree's wrecked that. Oh wow, this is... Did you have to put that on the tree? I mean, I agree, but did you have to put that on the tree? Let's go check out this water. Should we walk further down? Absolutely great spot. I like it a lot. I just wonder how we would get in now with all that down. Big tree breaks here. I'd be concerned, but I'd love to. The drive would be the most concerning thing coming in, because you wouldn't want to come down here without a saw, just in case a tree falls in the morning or overnight. Like, it's not going to take much to get you stranded down this one. Yeah, have to be how you do it. Come down here and have a working bee, move some of this stuff off the track. Listen to the birds, listen to the water, listen to the wind. All right. Beautiful.